Welcome to the HVAC marketing program. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are brought to you by IgniteWorks 360, and we're going to talk about how, as an HVAC professional, you can get more AC and furnace clients today. So first of all, I'm Jay Peak. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Here are some of the brands that I've developed, and you can see me. I've been featured in Bloomberg Magazine. I'm a national best-selling author, part of America's premier experts on marketing. And I've been really have spent my career over the years developing brands and businesses and helping them succeed and flourish. So for the past 13 years, as I've developed these brands, I've found different niches that I like working with, and HVAC professionals is one of those. So let me explain to you what the HVAC marketing program is. Simply, we're a digital marketing firm that helps your business create awareness, interest, and make people have an ultimate decision about working with you and take action to do that. We do that through Facebook leads and also SEO. The reason that that's significant is people find you on Facebook when you're pushing out an offer in front of them. So if it's springtime, you may say something to the effect of, let's get your AC checkup done now before the hot summer gets here. Right? If you're a furnace, doing a furnace campaign, you may say, let's get your furnace ready to go for the cold winter months, right? And so that's what Facebook does, is it basically pushes ads in front of homeowners and people who would have interest in saving 10% off that service, and it gets you business year-round. Now, SEO for HVAC professionals is probably one of the most important things you can do besides your website. So you have to have a good website, and you have to have good SEO on that website. Now, if you're an HVAC professional and you're wondering what is SEO, or maybe you've heard of it, but you don't really know ultimately what that means, search engine optimization helps people find your business when they Google it. You are in a very unique business that requires your website to be ranked on Google all the time. Here's the reason why. When someone's air conditioning goes out and it's 90 degrees outside and they're sweating inside their house, they're not necessarily going on Facebook to try to find a coupon, okay? That's more of like the checkups and stuff like that that we just talked about. This is immediate reaction, okay? So they're wanting a high response time to call somebody right now to come out and fix the AC today. And so when people Google you, the only way they find you is to have your website SEO optimized. Okay, so we help rank your website online ahead of your competition, so they click your ad instead of somebody else's. Now, let's talk a little bit about some of our core services. One, we're a digital strategy. We do things like pay-per-click, SEO, social media, remarketing, meaning if someone comes to your website, we stay in front of them over and over again, and also web design. Now, we help HVAC contractors market their business in a way that is specialized, specifically tailored to your particular market. Said another way, if you work a 30-mile radius and you have 10 trucks and you're wanting to really get more installations right now, we can focus on that 30-mile radius to get you new installations, if that makes sense, through Facebook marketing. We can also make sure that when someone looks up your area and they look up AC installation, for example, that they find you. So if you're in Colorado Springs, we'll have Colorado Springs AC installation. That's a key word or key phrase that we would market or rank your business for. Now, we also give you a reporting dashboard. I've been doing this for 13 years, and I can tell you that tracking your what we call KPIs, or your numbers essentially, is extremely important because you need to know where your advertising dollars are going. So we do that through tracking calls that come on your website and just different weekly reports that we can provide for you. So let's go through some of those. One, call tracking. How do you know if your advertising is working? We use a special phone number on your website to make sure that when people call that number that they're getting a hold of you for your service, and we can track the number of calls that are coming in that way. That's one way to do it, and it's a great way to know, hey, I got an extra 30 calls this month that I didn't get before, because it's a special phone number, and the only way that they would find that phone number is through our advertising. We also do web lead tracking. So on your website, If you don't have a website, we will create a website for you free of charge for being a client with the HVAC marketing program. And we track the number of people who fill out their information on this lead form. That again helps you know how many people filled out, how many people you closed, and helps you track how much traffic you're getting on your website. Now, this KPI report is very interesting. We can tell you where the traffic came from. Was it from Google? Was it from Bing? Where you're ranking? All kinds of different things. And this helps you understand the numbers and the improvement over time from the marketing that we're doing for you. The weekly report helps you get a snapshot. So instead of trying to read these numbers in depth and compare it to what it was before and all that stuff, we just generate that for you. So every week you're going to get a report, or every month, however often you want to get it. And it's going to say, hey, here's what happened this week with your marketing. Here's where we were, here's where you're going, and here's where you've been. So it kind of helps you keep track of all the different numbers. Now, SEO crawler alert. This is a huge deal because this helps us with what's called on-page optimization. Your website needs to have at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on the home page. I would bet you most of you don't have anywhere close to that. And what that does is that helps the Google crawlers that find websites that are relevant based on search terms find your website first. So we do a lot of different techniques with everything from meta tags to image optimization, bolding different words that we're trying to rank for, repeating words over and over again that we're trying to rank for. These are a bunch of different techniques that we do to help these SEO crawlers find you. And as we're doing that for your website to make sure it's mobile friendly and you're ranking for those keywords, we let you know an audit score. And that audit score will obviously increase over time the more marketing that we do, meaning your website is more mobile friendly, has keywords in it, and essentially people can find you better. Digital reputation, massive deal. Everybody is searching online. They want to look at online reviews, 5-star ratings, 4-star ratings, why you had a 3-star rating or 2-star rating. And this helps us essentially manage that relationship between your online resume, so to speak, and who you really are to make sure that your business is represented in the right way. Social media analytics. Now, if you're not on Facebook or social media platforms, you're missing out because your competitors are. So we can track male and female visitors. We can have specific ads tailored to them. A female that goes to your website is going to be looking for different things than a male. So for example, a male might go to your website and be interested more in price and speed of service. A female might be interested more in having a safe, clean person come to their home, that they know who they are when they get there, and that does the job right the first time and is polite, right? So the profile for male or female is much different. So we need to know who's going to your website so we can tailor the message according to that. Google Analytics, again, if you're not on Google, you're missing the boat. So when people Google Colorado Springs boiler, for example, or Colorado Springs furnace repair, you need to be able to show up for that search term and rank. And so this is the Google Analytics that we do to help you track that. Now, you can look at this anytime you want to on your phone. So if you have an iPhone or whatever kind of phone you have, doesn't really matter. You can pull up, look at your marketing in real time. Right now, leads go right to your phone, everything like that. Very mobile friendly, very mobile responsive. So our goal is to make your company the market leader and make sure that people find you before your competition. We drive leads to your website, and we brand you as the authority in your particular niche. Now, how can we help you? Well, we do this by search engine optimization, pay-per-click, which basically means we can instantly put you at the top of Google while we're doing the SEO, and social media marketing, so that way you're putting coupons and different things like that in front of people to get people engaged in your business. We can take care of all your social media content, all your posting, everything. I want you to think of the HVAC marketing program like your marketing arm. We're the marketing arm of your business. You just let us do it and you get customers in the door. Now, search engine optimization, what we focus on is traffic and conversion, optimizing your on-site elements. And these are a lot of different things like header text, meta text, stuff like that. Adding keyword-rich content, and essentially making sure there's quality backlinks coming to your website. Again, all this makes it relevant to Google. Now, pay-per-click, we talked about that, and I just mentioned this kind of casually that we can put you at the top of Google instantly. This is a more expensive way to market, but yes, technically we could create your website, put you on Google tomorrow, and start ranking and start getting customers. It's much more expensive than search engine optimization. However, if you want instant business, we can do that. So what happens a lot of times is we'll do pay-per-click marketing in the beginning and search engine optimization, and as your search engine optimization starts to take over, then we kind of start lowering the amount of money we're spending on pay-per-click, and then eventually you get to a point where it's really optimized. So we can explain that to you in more detail, and we do this by lots of different techniques with video ad or marketing, display ads, stuff like that. Now, here's the other piece that we talked about, social media. Remember, this is where we're going to push a coupon or an ad, an offer in front of somebody to get them to do their AC checkup before the summer gets here, their furnace checkup before the winter, that type of deal. And so we do this through several different techniques. But this is a huge, huge deal to make sure that you're pushing out ads all the time, getting people engaged, because you got to think of the lifetime value of that customer. You come in and you do a audit on their AC unit. You find out that they're 2 pounds low on their freon inside there, and you say, okay, we need to put 2 more pounds in. So now you have a service job. And then now, 2 years later, their AC unit goes out and they call you because you gave them a refrigerator magnet, and they called you and said, hey, my AC unit went out, and now you're installing a $15,000 air conditioner, and you're profiting off that, right? So all these things over the lifetime value of that customer, you may get them in for a AC checkup or a first checkup, but that could be a replacement or a repair down the road. So we give you a free website. I can't tell you how many HVAC professionals I've talked to that have thrown up a website years ago when they first started, never looked at it again, don't get any traffic on it, and ultimately they're just not really sure why they should have one. And so we create one for you. It looks just like what you're seeing here. It's SEO optimized, has lots of different content on it. We can do it for commercial and residential. We can customize it any way you want to. That way you have a professional quality website. And again, we give that to you for free when you advertise with us. So this is a huge benefit to you as a HVAC marketing program member. So some of our prices. So we have 3 packages that we can offer you, and this is Facebook and search engine optimization. We're hitting them from both sides. And if you really want to dominate your market, you have to hit them from both sides. We have a $2,000 package, a $3,000, and a $4,600 package. Essentially, the difference between them is each one progressively gets more and more advertising, more push out there, and you get more leads. Is a way to think of it. Now, if you say, Jay, I'm not really sure if I can afford to spend $2,000 a month, we totally understand. We have a $1,000 and a $1,500 package as well. If you're wanting to do just SEO or just Facebook marketing, we can do all that. And we, of course, do Instagram, includes tracking numbers, all that good stuff. So here's some of our partners that we work with. Obviously, we work with Facebook, Google, Pinterest, all these different, LinkedIn, all these different places that we push ads out, Bing, all that good stuff. And here's our contact information. So again, we're the HVAC marketing program brought to you by IgniteWorks 360, the premier online digital marketing agency. Call us today at 844-WORKS-360, that's WORX 360, or visit us online at the HVACmarketingprogram.com.